everybody and welcome back to Get Jaby. I'm Achara KIRK and there is a new trailer, or at least the first trailer, for The Grudge. I was not aware that they were still making Grudge movies. I remember watching the first remake, I think it was with Sarah Michelle Gellar, and I was terrified, so much so that I didn't want to watch the original Japanese version, which is what I normally do. Like, if a film has been done in another country, I usually like to watch that first, but I went ahead and watched the American version first and was so terrified that I was like, there's no way that I can watch the Japanese version because it's gonna be even scarier. So if you guys have watched the original Japanese version of The Grudge, Ju-on, I think it is, probably wrong pronunciation, let me know what you guys thought of it and if I should check it out, because maybe with time it isn't really that scary anymore. But enough rambling from me about this movie. I'm curious to see what they're doing with The Grudge now. So let's check it out. Okay.
Hello, it's Peter Spencer.
I'm here about selling the house.
Is anyone home?
Ugh, the hair.
Hello?
You don't go into scary houses and look at stuff. Don't put your hand in there. Oh, Jesus Christ, Jesus!
This is Detective Muldoon.
This is Peter Spencer. Something happened to me at 44 Rayburn Drive.
Yeah, you don't go there.
Someone was murdered at that house.
Why did you never go into that place?
Something never felt right about it.
Looks like we got another one.
Do you think that the body we found's related? Hello? I went to the house. Hello? Police department.
It's not a good idea. Oh God.
I think something followed me home.
Mommy? What's going on?
No, no, no. No, 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 no.
What's wrong?
We need to leave.
Get the hell out! Run, 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 run! Ah! No, 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 no! Ah. Not the shower. Not the bloody shower. Oh no! Ah. Did we just watch the whole movie? Oh my God. You guys can't see it, but I did get goosebumps because I was really scared. Like, ghost movies just scare the crap out of me. And, well, this trailer was no exception. I don't know if, you know, the movie's gonna be as scary now, because have they just shown all the best scares? I have no idea. I hope not. I hope that there are more scary moments in the movie, but my heart rate is just so high. Obviously, I thought that was really scary. I don't normally watch a lot of horror movies because this is the level of fear that happens, and you know, if I watch too many of them I might just die, just from a heart attack. But I mean, it certainly it certainly looks interesting. It has all of those elements that I enjoy from Asian, Japanese, Korean horror films, where it's just like, it's just so creepy. That last shot where he's washing his hair and then her nasty fingers just pop out from the back of his head. Like, that was so gross and weird and twisted and disturbing. I mean, they're clearly not wrong in the marketing saying that this is a twisted new vision.
Hello?
I don't think it's anything that's like, woo, this has never been done before, but It's certainly creepy as hell. You know, in that genre, I'm just terrified. What is up with people going into scary houses knowing full well that's not a good idea? I don't know. I personally wouldn't, but I guess if you don't do that, then you don't have a movie, so whatever. I love all the stuff that they were kind of showing in the trailer as well, where you could see the little bits of hair and stuff. There's just something about that that's so creepy, you know, where you're just seeing just a little hint of weird, and it just gets under your skin and just kind of builds up this suspense, so you know some weird stuff is about to happen.
What's going on?
I was definitely getting that The Ring vibe, especially with the girl when she was underneath the bed with the hair. Like, that always just reminds me of The Ring. Fun story, I scared the crap out of my friend in university once, because at the time I had that same like long black hair, and I went to her room and, you know, did the whole Sadako thing, and she was so scared she couldn't sleep the entire night. So yep, I was that person. I was kind of hoping for the thing that scared me the most when I first watched The Grudge was this sound. In that Grudge movie with Sarah Michelle Gellar, there was this little kid in the house who was like creepy as hell, and he made this weird croaking sound with his voice. It was like a like that kind of noise. That scared me so much, because it's the sort of noise that just in an old creaky apartment building you might hear something like that. And that was the whole reason why I couldn't sleep, because they took this very kind of normal sound but associated it with something really scary, and that's what really creeped me out and got under my skin. I was hoping to kind of see something like that in this trailer, that maybe they would do something similar, you know, take something that seems very everyday, very mundane, but make it into something really creepy and scary, but they didn't. So I'm wondering if maybe they do a little bit more of that with the sound in the horror film when you actually go and watch it, because sound is just the thing, right, that makes horror movies. That's why my position when I watch horror films is literally this. Because if I don't hear the music, if I don't hear the sound effects, I do a little bit better. It looks like the sweet little old lady from It Chapter 2 is in this movie as well. I might be wrong, but it does really look like her. In which case, good job, good on you. She's actually a really lovely lady. Good on her for getting more work in horror films, because she's really, really scary. The story itself is kind of that classic trope of, oh, someone was really angry when they died, and then their spirit stays behind and haunts everyone and curses everyone, and a bunch of people get cursed, and now they have to try and break the curse. So very kind of standard story in my opinion, but the fact that it's being remade says to me that, you know, people are still interested. People are still interested in this story. I mean, I certainly am, so you got me. It's just curious to me that they would basically remake this movie, because they did a whole bunch of sequels to The Grudge. I think there was like The Grudge 1, 2, 3. I auditioned for one of them. It was a disaster. They're basically just starting fresh, it seems, with this movie. So, I mean, maybe there's room for more in the franchise, or just rebooting it, restarting it for a new generation. Anyway, you guys, let me know what you think. Were you scared, or were you just scared by my reactions? Because I know that happens sometimes when I go watch scary movies with my friends. I end up freaking them out more than the movie itself. So I'm sorry if I scared you, but I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. And if you haven't already, please click subscribe, click that bell icon so you know whenever we drop another video, and check out our other reactions, movie reviews, vlogs. I'm Achara KIRK. Ciao.